welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I want to talk about things I wish I knew before having a baby. Things I just wish I knew. First thing is, after having a child, I wish I knew that your eating is not going to be the same as before. Like, the way you eat isn't going to be the same. Because before I was pregnant, I ate like a lot. Like, I ate like somebody going through a growth spurt. I ate like somebody going through a growth spurt. I ate like someone going through a growth spurt. So I ate a lot. And so after I had my child, I thought I would go right back to, like, you know, eating a lot. Because I was ready. Because, like, when I was pregnant, there was a lot of stuff I couldn't eat. So I was like, after having a baby, I'm going to be able to eat, like, all these snacks and chocolate and hot Cheetos and all this stuff. I was so ready to just eat and just rub down and eat. But after I had Jabari, like, I wasn't hungry. I felt like after I had him, I didn't really have much of an appetite. I didn't feel like eating anything. Like, my boyfriend would offer me foods and foods everywhere, but I'd be like, I'm not really hungry. Nah. But then there's moments where I just want to eat everything. Like, I just be feeling like how I did before, but it's not as much as it was before. So it's kind of like ups and down. Like, I could feel it coming back, my appetite, like it was before. I could feel it coming back. But then there's some days where it's just like, I don't know. So that's the first thing that blew my mind, because no one ever told me, like, oh, you're not going to eat the same, like, your appetite's not going to be the same. And I wish somebody did tell me that, because I would have, you know, rubbed down before. Another thing I wish I knew is, because when you're pregnant, you can't sleep on your stomach, you know. So I was so ready after having Jabari. I was so ready to just, I'm gonna sleep on my stomach finally, because, like, well, not sleep, because I don't really sleep on my stomach like that, but, like, sometimes, you know, when you want to chill out and you just want to lay on your stomach and, like, you know, just lay on your stomach. So that was something I did before I was pregnant, was just lay on my stomach sometimes. And so when I was pregnant, I couldn't do that. So after I had Jabari, I was like, I'm finna lay on my stomach, I'm finna be chilling, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, finally I can lay on my stomach and lay flat on my stomach, because you try to lay on your stomach while you're pregnant, it's gonna be like, so I was like, yes, finally lay on my stomach, relax, you know, get a back massage, you know, or something. But I wasn't able to, like, after having a child, like, for me, I was able to lay on my stomach. I mean, because, you know, it's just after you have a child, so, you know, you can't lay on your stomach just yet. So I waited a while, some weeks, and I tried to lay on my stomach then. But since I'm breastfeeding, it's a no-go. Because you try to lay on your stomach when you're breastfeeding, it's like milk is everywhere. It's just terrible. Like, because it makes your, like, the pressure on it makes your breasts just, like, get kind of engorged. And so milk just starts, and it's just uncomfortable, and it's not a good scene. So if I lay on my stomach, I usually put, like, a pillow under me, so I'm, like, kind of elevated, so I'm not laying flat, because you can't lay flat if you're breastfeeding. So yeah, that was something that should have been told to me, but it wasn't. So also, like, I know, like, everybody says, oh, when you get a newborn, you're not gonna be able to sleep, they're gonna be crying all night, they're gonna be this and that, yada yada yada. But Jabari wasn't like that. He didn't really cry a lot at night. I mean, he woke up, like, a lot. Like, after the first 2 weeks, he woke up a lot. But it was like he woke up screaming at the top of his lungs and going crazy. Usually be like, he's hungry or something. And most of the times I'd be up, because I'm a new parent. So it was like, sometimes I'm like looking at him like, are you okay? Are you breathing? Is everything cool? Like, you good? You need anything? You may get some, like, you need something to drink? Like, like, do you need anything? Like, you comfortable? The extra blankets? It's too cold? It's too hot? Like, literally, I was like, turn the thermostat up. I was turning it down, turning it up, turning it down. Like, I'm feeling on him, like, are you hot? Are you cold? Like, are you okay? Because, like, you know, when you just have a baby, you just, like, for me, I was so anxious, and I just wanted to make sure, like, I'm looking up stuff like, is this supposed to be like this way? Is he supposed to be like this? I'm worried and stuff, like, over the smallest thing. Like, look at his breathing. He's breathing too fast. He's breathing too slow. Like, is he cold? Is he hot? Is he sweating? Like, I was checking everything. Like, I was checking on him every 5 minutes. Like, he'd just be sleeping peacefully. I'm just like, are you okay? You good? You good? So that's what sometimes why I didn't get much sleep. It wasn't because of him. It was just because of me and my anxieties of, like, I wanted to make sure that he was okay at all times. Even when, like, he was fine, I was just making sure he was, you know. So that was why I didn't get much sleep most of the times. It was because of just me wanting to just watch him sleep, basically. And yeah, after having Jabari, while I was in the hospital, like, my body, it just felt so weird. It felt like I was in, like, a new body. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, it just felt like, you know, like when you feel a rug and it's, like, so soft, and you're like, oh my gosh, this is so soft. That's how I felt with my body. I felt like I was on drugs or something, which I wasn't, but it felt like I was. Like, I was just like, oh my gosh. Like, when you're pregnant, you can't really see, like, down below, because your belly, for me, when I tried to look down, my belly was just like, hello. So I couldn't really see much of my thighs unless I laid down and, like, kind of, like, looked or, like, set up and just looked at my thighs. So feeling on my thighs, and, like, it just felt like, what are these? Because, like, they did not look the same. Like, it did not look the same. Only thing that looked the same was, like, my arms. My arms just, like, looked like little sticks no matter what. But my legs and my thighs and, like, everything else just, like, looked different. I'm just, like, it felt like I was in a new body. Like, after giving birth, it's like they put me in another body. Like, they try to be sneaky about it. I'm just like, hold up, this don't feel the same. So after giving birth, your body just, I think it was, like, maybe a week where it just felt like, I was like, you know, you get a new car, and it's just, oh my gosh, Jabari. But yeah, that's how it felt. Like, it felt like a new body, like a new car and stuff like that. But now I just feel normal. I feel regular now. So it just takes a little time just to get used to it. And it takes a little time to get used to just, like, everyday life. Because I would just, like, sit in the room and, like, do nothing. Like, or just, like, watch movies and stuff with Jabari. Like, he'd wake up, I'd be up. And then he'd go sleep, I'd be asleep. And so I didn't really do much. I didn't go out much. Like, I didn't go outside. I would just, like, sit in the house. And, like, I felt like, okay, I have a child now. I'm just going to sit here in this room and just do nothing. You know, just eat, sleep. Just like him. Eat, sleep, poop. That's it. And so it just took me a little while to get back into being me, you know? Because after giving birth, you like, kind of like, because your body feels different. Everything feels new and different, and just, you don't feel like you did before. And so it's like, who am I? You know, how do I get back into being me? And so it took me a while to get back to being myself and feeling like me, you know, doing stuff that I would do, you know. And so it does take a while. And I know, like, I don't know if anybody else feels like this, but this is how I felt. Like, I felt like I wasn't myself. Like, it wasn't like, it's like I knew I was me, but I felt like I wasn't acting like myself. Like, I feel like, I don't know, it just felt different. And so it took me a minute. Like, I would start doing stuff like I would do. Instead of just sitting in the room, I would, like, you know, go out into the living room, you know, and sit in there for a while. I would go over to my sister's house, you know. I would get up and clean up. I wouldn't just sit around. Like, I would just get up and move. You know, you can't just sit in one spot. 'Cause you sit in one spot, it just makes it, like, worse. It makes it worse. It made it worse for me. But just sitting in one spot and then sitting in one room all day, it just makes it feel like everything is just the same over and over again. And so I had to get up, I had to move, I had to, like, listen to music, I had to dance, you know, make silly faces, you know. Just do something to, like, I'm still here, like, I'm still me. And I wish somebody would have told me that, like, before. Like, it's not going to be like, okay, you give birth, you go right back into being yourself, and everything goes back to being normal. It doesn't go like that. Like, you feel different, and you got to get back into being yourself. And it takes time. It's not like, okay, give me a day and I'm going right back to being myself. It takes time to work yourself into being you, you know. And so that took, I think it took about a month or so for me just to, like, okay, I'm still me. I'm still, like, this fun, crazy person. Like, I can still laugh. I can still joke around. I can still dance. I can still listen to music. Like, you know, Jabari didn't stop me from being me. I'm still me. I'm just me, and I'm a mother also. Going into, like, the body type thing. after giving birth, your stomach is not, it's going to take time for your stomach to get back into like the groove of things. For me, I thought since, you know, I'm young, you know, I'm skinny and I'm this and I'm that, I'm like, I don't even have to exercise to be skinny, that type of thing. So my mindset, I was like, I'm gonna snap back like that, like I'm gonna be looking like fierce, like I'm gonna be looking good. Crop tops, as soon as I give birth, I'm gonna be back to crop tops. Because, you know, you see all these celebrities, and, you know, they snap back like boom, 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 boom. So I'm like, okay, I can do that. I can do the same thing, you know? But, sis, no. I don't know who lied to me saying like, oh, you're young, you're skinny, you got this, girl. No. And then trying to find time to exercise while having a child is like, it's difficult sometimes. I know there's classes where you can like exercise with your child and stuff like that, but sis, your stomach, your body is, you gotta just love it the way it is and work on it. Like if you want, as long as you love yourself, just work on yourself if you want to. But if you love yourself the way you is, sis, forget what everybody else said. I know some people was like, oh my gosh. Like another thing would be after giving birth, the stretch marks, they don't disappear. Like I don't know why in my head I thought, okay, you know, I had stretch marks while I was pregnant, you know, on my stomach or whatever. So I was like, okay, that's fine. So I thought they were just gonna like magically disappear. Like in my head, like all of this, like, you know, like the baby weight and like the stretch marks, all of that was just gonna whoosh disappear after birth. I don't know, in my head I just thought that's what was gonna happen. I thought I was like some kind of superhero and this is what's gonna happen to me. I was just gonna snap back into my weight before, but it doesn't happen. The stretch marks, they don't go away. They'll fade over time, but they don't just disappear. And I wish I knew that before, because I would have like prepared myself for, you know, all of this. I would have like, you know, said a little thing to myself in the mirror or something. I just wish someone would have told me, like, not just like, because whenever people see that someone's pregnant, they're always just like, oh yeah, you're never gonna get any sleep, da 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 da. But they should have said like more, like, you know what I'm saying, sis, it's gonna be hard, but you're gonna get through it. That's what I feel like people should say, because it is gonna be hard. It's not gonna be like a piece of cake, you know. It's gonna be difficult, but you're gonna get through it. Because those first 2 weeks was just like, it was mayhem. Like, I wasn't getting much sleep. I was so worried about him. I wanted to make sure he was okay, make sure I was, you know, like feeding him good, make sure my breast milk was good, make sure I was eating good, but I wasn't really hungry. So it was like, what am I gonna do? I didn't feel like myself, but I knew I had to get up each day to take care of him. Even though I just felt like just laying in bed sometimes, I knew I had to get up. And so I wish someone would have told me, like, okay, you're not gonna feel like you at first, but you're gonna get back to you. You know, you have to get back to you. Like, just taking like a hot bath with candles and just relaxing, you're gonna get back to you. It's just gonna take some time. And I wish someone would have just told me that instead of telling me like, oh, you're not gonna get any sleep, da da da. Just tell me, like, you know, something more encouraging instead of just saying like all this other stuff. Because you hear the same thing when you're pregnant. That gets annoying because you think, okay, what else? Like, what else advice do you have to give me besides sleep? Because I'm pretty sure everyone knows about sleep. But tell me something more. Tell me about my body and how I'm gonna feel. And that's all I just wanted to just say, was just like, it's okay to like at first not feel like you. It's all right. You're gonna get back to you. You just have to keep trying day by day. You know, doing little stuff like getting up, cleaning up, you know, just like doing a little like dancing, just laughing out loud for no reason. Just stuff like that just helps get back to you. All right, guys, that's it for me. Thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe to my channel and like and comment. Bye.